Find out what's going on. Get involved. Change things from the inside. Make a difference. Take pride. Multicultural at its best. The Luisa Marshall Show. Coming up.
Today, all new Simply the Best. Get inspired. Coping with stressful times. Pamper yourself. On the show, How to Beauty with Eve Pearl. Eve is a 5-time Emmy Award winner, author, and authority on beauty, setting a high standard and trends in global beauty as a makeup professional in television, film, theater, and print. Her passion in empowering hundreds of women as a leader in simple beauty solutions led to her providing skincare cosmetics with Eve Pearl Beauty brands. Eve also has a book, Plastic Surgery Without the Surgery, The Miracle of Makeup Techniques. Her work includes NBC's Today Show, ABC's The View, Good Morning America, and the Academy Awards, to name a few. Today, Eve shares her beauty insight to encourage us to pamper ourselves during quarantine self-isolation.
1 and 2. Put it right here below.
All these coming up. Hello, hello, hello. This is a show for all women out there. Well, even the gentlemen. In times of crisis right now, we just need to take care of ourselves, pamper ourselves. Don't feel guilty about looking good and putting on a bit of makeup, change the color of your hair, experiment on other things like skincare and products you haven't tried. Today is a relaxing show to have fun and learn some makeup techniques from our good friend Eve Pearl, live on Zoom from her home in New Jersey. Hello, Eve.
Hello, Luisa, beautiful one.
Beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're gorgeous. I miss you. I miss you.
I miss you too. It's nice to see a girlfriend, looking good, and we're still doing what we do.
My goodness, it's been a while. We first met here in Vancouver.
Vancouver, so beautiful.
I remember that. It's been a while. I'm so happy to see you online, and we're actually practicing social distancing.
Yes. Hi. Regards from
Lisa.
Eve,
I am so sorry. I have no words to express how sorry I am with what New York and New Jersey are going through right now. How are you and your family doing?
Thank goodness we're okay. We've been social distancing and with our masks and gloves and scarves and hand wipes and always having a sanitizer spray. Thank goodness. But I do have some friends and acquaintances and co-workers that have not done so well, and some have been to the hospital, some have recovered already, but a couple didn't make it. So it's been a bit traumatic on that end of things.
I'm so sorry to hear that, Eve. Wow. No.
So yeah, it happened a few weeks back. So I was, you don't even know what to do because you're busy trying to, I couldn't even mourn their loss. I was busy trying to buy masks before they ran out or do things,
Yeah.
and
You're busy taking care of yourself and your family. I mean, and everybody else, right? So it's really hard. So Eve, I have been watching your makeup tutorials while you were staying home in self-isolation. That was really nice of you to do. To engage with your followers, with your friends, all the Eve Pearl fans like me, Eve Pearl fans. You were so candid and you're very, very real. I think that's the one thing that attracts me the most to you. You're very real, and I admire how you were able to keep yourself together despite the sadness and the horrific things, surrounding you and the loss of lives. You have been a long time advocate of beauty, simple makeup techniques, and skincare makeup.
So how are we women, like nowadays during this crisis, supposed to carry on even at home?
Women, we're very visual. I mean, they always think that men are very visual, but we're very visual. I don't know, but I know that there have been some days that we didn't even shower, some days I didn't fix my hair, and some days I don't even put makeup on, and some days I stay in my pajamas. I feel like everyone out there has gone through this type of a situation, and if I do that more than a day or 2 days in a row, I can find myself falling into a depression. I feel that sometimes the whole makeup process is more than just like being pretty or feeling pretty. I feel like it just keeps us possibly, I'm not a doctor, but I know that if I can look at myself and look better, I will feel better. And if I am schlubby for too many days, I sort of fall into this dark place of just not wanting to get out. Because the more days you go not putting on your eyebrows or putting on at least some lipstick, something to take care of yourself, to feel like you're doing something for yourself, the more you feel, I feel depressed. So I kind of do that for myself, and I thought if I can help one other person kind of do that and not feel sad, because there's nothing but I don't know what to do. I don't even know what to do, how to help other people right now. So I do my little makeup videos.
That's true. And you know what? I watch most of it. I watch most of it. I was really looking forward to it because you actually inspired me because, just like what you said, our mental state is somehow affected. Even if we didn't have, depression before all these things happen, but it just gives you a little bit of that uncertainty and a little bit of doubt and a little bit of sadness, but more so that you don't know what's really going on. And when you came out, because I'll tell you this honestly, I ordered a bunch of makeup from Eve Pearl the week before the world, us, the US and Canada basically shut down. And because we were supposed to leave for our tour 4 days before the shutdown. And it's so funny. I got all the makeup. I was so thrilled. I said, oh my God, it's good, because we were leaving Tuesday morning. I got everything Monday. And guess what? We couldn't go anywhere. We had to cancel everything. Cancel the shows. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? It is what it is. It happened, but it's a good thing I ordered, because now I'm really happy playing with all my Eve Pearl makeup. And right now, I'm so proud I'm wearing it right now, because might as well look good.
Right. Beautiful.
If I gotta go and get infected tomorrow, I want to look good.
The doctors will take good care of you, because they'll be like, okay, she looks like she's somebody. We should take good care of her. They're taking really good care of everybody. Now is the time to do those things. Now is the time to practice how to do your makeup, to practice how you do your lashes, how to do your brows. Now is the time when you're home to try doing your own gel nails. I just, I colored my own hair. I even bought a kit to possibly do the brows with the microblading. So I have the kit. I bought.
No, you're doing that?
Who's gonna see me? The worst stuff. But yeah, I bought everything. So I bought everything. I'm watching the videos, and maybe I might just do it myself. I had an appointment to get them done, and of course all this happened. But now is the time to do. Your makeup, you look gorgeous. And
thanks to Eve Pearl. Thanks to Eve Pearl. Thanks to Eve Pearl. How are we women supposed to carry on? Tell me, do you have so many things in the tutorial? We don't have that enough time for you to teach us how to do it and to teach my viewers how to do it. So even at home, we want to feel good, look good. So when we video chat, like right now, where I'm interviewing you, you look great. And I'm telling my friends and other people, okay, so when you go online and we video chat, can you please put a little bit of, shimmer or whatever, lipstick. Put a little color, right? So
Yes,
it's really nice.
care. We have to look like we care. Like today is the first time we're using Zoom. It's the first time you and I are conversing in this type of a manner. But I find myself with my family, we're doing every night, we're doing like 9 p.m. chats with my entire family. We sometimes use Zoom and we sometimes use another app called Zoom Room because it's much.
Oh, I have
it's very easy for like older people. You just send them a link and they just click it on and they're right in the room. So it's really
We'll be back. Don't go away. Her work with celebrities and products used include Angelina Jolie, Caitlyn Jenner, Bruce Willis, Kelly Ripa, Jane Simmer, Meredith Vieira, to name a few. Today, Eve shares her beauty insight to encourage us to pamper ourselves during quarantine self-isolation.
Yeah, I'll show you the app on my phone. It's very fun.
That's wonderful.
Every night at 9 o'clock with my family, we are doing this. So, some of us are in ponytails, some of us have makeup on, but I think it's very important, and I think this is the way of the future. So like, I just set up this background. I set up this room so I can actually have meetings and see people and talk to people. So all of us are going to kind of have to start doing something and practice how to put something on, because if we're social distancing, which we're going to have to do for a while, we still have to connect with people, either via phone, but I have people calling me out of nowhere on FaceTime. Like, they just call on FaceTime. Nobody even calls on the phone now. They just call on FaceTime. So, I've been in the shower, I've been in pajamas, and I'm like, okay, I now have to get ready because I don't know who's going to be calling me on FaceTime or doing a Zoom, because things are happening differently. If nothing else, we should take care of our face.
Exactly.
I saw that you took out your priming moisturizer, right? So I use a more intense one now. I use this face therapy so seriously in the morning and at night. And even if you just like put a little bit of this like all over your face, I start out with this. And whether I'm doing makeup or no makeup, this will help at least minimize my pores and take the shine away. And I get a lot of redness. So this will help calm that down. I mean, the worst thing you can do is talk to somebody in your face and your skin is all red or blotchy or discolored or dark and purple. We just want to at least calm our faces and make that, I'm looking at your skin and I see you've got reverse contouring going on.
Where did I learn that from? Hello. Well, just of course, I told you earlier before we started this interview. This is a lifesaver, and it's always been my favorite. Always been my favorite.
How it takes care of like the pores, and it makes everything matte, so there's no unnecessary shine.
Great, it's beautiful, and it's so soft. I mean, I feel like when the thing is, I don't feel guilty putting makeup anymore. I don't feel guilty because this is skincare. This actually makes your skin better, and it makes my skin better.
Feel good too. It's skincare. It's taking care of our skin, but it's also making us feel better, which is good for our mental and our social, our inner social. You know what I mean? Like, we need to take care of, nurture ourselves in this time. If we can't help somebody else, we've got to help ourselves. Seriously. Like in a plane, they always say first save yourself. Breathe in and then help the person next to you. I am telling you, a simple thing like makeup, like having to put my makeup on because I knew I was going to see you today. I'm so happy I had to do it because I might not do it for myself, but I did it for you.
No, you have to do it for you too, Eve.
I'm working on that. So I'm hoping that you can work on that. And, like your fans, your friends, our family, we all kind of need to help women, help our friends, our girlfriends, our guy friends, not to feel guilty if we're putting makeup on or putting skincare on or nurturing ourselves. I feel like we have a lot of guilt if we take care of ourselves, especially like in these days.
And most women are comfortable taking selfies now. So what do you recommend?
So if for basics, I would say you want to always have a good moisturizer. So like the priming moisturizer, I start out with this. So I always in the morning, I do a little bit of a priming moisturizer. Truly, you need a little bit of this. I can even put some on. Do you want me to show you how I do myself?
Yeah.
So basically,
but you have your makeup on. You don't need to put
a little bit, but I can just put it over there just for you to see. Here's my process. Fingers, I put the priming moisture on. See, as this is doing it, because it's all skincare, it still works together. So even if let's say you have makeup on and you want to refresh it, you can still do this And you see how the consistency of the primer kind of like breaks it down, and now you can see my redness that was hidden before. But now this is, even though you can see the redness, but now I'm gonna put makeup, it'll be nice and fresh. I can do my eyes and I can do my face. So let me just show you the basics. I'm the light. And I'm gonna, what do you use, the medium? The tan.
And you know what? I'm gonna open now my other medium. Look what happened to my medium. They're all gone.
I need to send you some, because it should look like this. But
I loved it so much that
But here's my reverse contouring thing, right? I take the brush, I grab a little bit of side 1, and I smile. Side 1, 1 and 2. Put it right here below. And then I take the brush around and grab the side 2, the darker, and put it right here, and here. On the nose, forehead, and chin. Just like that. And I turn the brush around, and I put a little water on it. With there's a little bit of water in this little spray bottle, and then I always start from the lower part, because the more water, the more sheer.
Any water? Any kind of water?
Any water. I usually use, like, I'll boil water, and then when it cools down, I'll put it in here so it gets distilled. This way the water doesn't go bad. And then by the time I blended this in, it made it more sheer, because I want it to be more sheer to match my neck.
Okay. Yes.
That's the reason that I add water, is because I want it to be sheer. So if you want it to be more sheer, you just add some water. I'm just putting a mirror right here. And then I blend it. And it just like blends and becomes part of your skin. I mean, I made this, so you can get as close as we want. And because I have, I have acne scars, like they're deep scars. So I did one kind of layer, and the second layer, it's not really a layer. I put it first, I made everything smooth and sheer, and then I put a little bit extra over my, like the holes that I have. And then I pat it in. But the first go around, you want to smooth it and glide it so that it sticks and it becomes a part of your skin and your skincare. And the areas that you need more, you just grab more of whatever, little bit, and you just pat it. And then you turn the brush around and you sort of just like press it. And you just keep in mind that this is a skincare, and it's not going to clog anything, and it doesn't feel dry or cakey. And it looks a little shiny in the beginning, but in a few minutes, as your skin is soaking up all of the nutrients, it's going to become more matte. And that's basically how
That's what I noticed with it.
It's fast. I like it because it's fast. And then just to top it off, I will go and put on a blush. So I like to use the Pamper. And this is the Sweet Cheeks, and this is the 204 brush. I put it right in all these 3 colors, just like straight on. And then I smile, just like that. All 3 colors. I mean, that literally can take you 2 to 3 minutes just to at least get something on your face.
Yeah.
I didn't put any makeup on my eyes. I wanted you to see how, even if we have like to meet someone or even dating, like just to talk to somebody, on FaceTime, I could even do a quick little eye makeup if you want, just to show you what it's like. Or just to show you the quick version of it, of just taking one quick palette, taking this is the number 207 brush. This is the number 205 brush. I mean, just with like these 2 brushes, if I just grab the lightest color and I'll put that on the lid, just like that. And I can't even see a thing. I'm a blind makeup artist. But then this is the 207 brush. I'm just putting a little bit in the rose, a little bit in the gold, and I'm going to put it right like on the crease part of my eye and go back and forth just like a little windshield wiper. Just so now it's giving me some color.
Hey, I like that.
A little gold. This is like the fast version of, oh my gosh, I have a meeting, I've got to see somebody. I just go back and forth, and now it just gave you a little dimension. Now, if you want to take it one more level, take a little black liquid liner, right? And then you take I can't see a darn thing. But you take the black liquid liner, Now I need the big guns in here. So this liquid liner, I'll get close.
I love the liquid
here.
Oh, I love it.
The tip of the liquid liner, it's like very soft. Look at you. We should do our techniques. Like, what's your technique? How do you apply your liner? I apply it by taking it very nice. So look, you know that this is not like a Sharpie. This is so easy to do, right? So most people want to hold it straight, but I would always say, hold it to the side. And then I always start in the center, and then you just place it. You like place it, and then you go to the inner eye part, and then you like place, because my hands are really shaky. And then before you get to the very end, you can just figure out where your eye is before it drags down, and then make that little wing, take it up, and then you connect it like that. And then see, I didn't make it even. You can make it smoother, but I will never make a perfect liner, which is why I have to smoke it out. I'll do the other eye, and I'll show you how to smoke it out, and then I'll do the other one. So smoking it out, means that you take that same brush I just used. We're gonna go to a little bit of this brown, a little bit of this green. This is the Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette. Now look how easy I'm going to take this liner that looks kind of harsh and messy, and just by placing a little bit of the shadows right on that edge, take a little finger puff, but just by taking the brown and the green and only placing it on the edge of where that liner is, it's going to smooth that liner out. So now there's no more harsh line. It's just like soft. And
what color is that again? The green and...
I used the green and the brown, but on the outside edge, because in here, and then on the outside edge, I'm going to use black and the green. It just softens up that edge, and then I'm going to take whatever's left over, and then I'm going to make a little crease. Because my eyes are not even. This eye is way more sunken than this eye, so I need to like open it up a little bit. And you open it up by kind of like faking that crease. So you can fake that crease as high as you want. A little bit, and then just go back and forth, because you don't need that much room on the brow bone, because light anyway hits it there, and you just sort of smooth it out. But it sort of took that harsh liner and made it a little softer and made it a little bit more oomph. And then for the brows that you were saying, I actually use this brown liquid liner, the same liner that we just used in the black. I use it also in the brown, and I take the brown liner and
But I don't have a lot of eyebrows.
I don't have any eyebrows. If I take this off, there's no hair in here. I only get hair like here. Sometimes I'm like, what is that? No, I get hair only where I don't want hair. So this is already filled in, but you see, if I take all this off, there's nothing there. There's no hair there. But because this point is so fine, it almost looks like it's microbladed, but it's not. So I do this. In the beginning, it looks like it's a Sharpie, but first you do this and it looks crazy rough and hard, but then you have about 30 seconds to take a brush, a spoolie, and brush it up, and then it softens the whole look. It sticks to the skin, so it sort of like gives you one dimension, like one more dimension than your hair, and it doesn't look so harsh. But I then go over it. If I could see, it would be great. Then I go over it with cocoa, the cacao. You would use espresso. It gives a dimension. We color our hair, right? And we put highlights in our hair. But we make our brows one color. So I kind of like to have my brows be more than one color. I like it to be a little darker below and then a little bit lighter going up.
Like it has highlights.
Yeah, like it has, like it's living, and it's not like, I just drew my eyebrow. These are the little extra tricks and tips that kind of make us look more naturally pretty.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a lot of work to look natural. And the one thing to remember when we're doing eyebrows is not to drag our eyes down. I used to drag them down, but take them out. Yours are beautiful. So whatever you do, you just keep doing it.
Somebody asked me one time, like, okay, if you only have to bring one makeup, that's the only thing that you can bring, because you're not allowed to bring the rest of it. I was terrified. I was terrified. It was like a nightmare. I think I was having a nightmare. And this is the one that I'm wearing.
Oh, that's a little tricky.
Do you have it there?
I do. I'm having you and open it up because I'm going to do a demo with it. And go.
Yes. So
This is technically one thing.
especially when you're traveling. Oh my, look at this. Steve brought my big makeup case. And yeah, see, I got.
You know what? We need sometimes. We need what a girl needs or a girl needs.
I just love it.
Aw, thank you.
What is one of the worst mistakes that women make when applying makeup?
We drag our faces down sometimes, and we don't open up our faces because of blush. Like we often do this and put blush down here instead of putting it up here. Yours is perfect, but often a woman will take the blush and she will go and put it really like down here, like too low. So the reason that I have you smile is because when you smile and you have your bone and you start up here, now you're raising up your face. So that's one mistake. Another one is by closing the eyes down. A lot of us, we take our eyeliner down too far to the very end and we will drag our eye down, for instance. So I stopped before going to the very end. Because sometimes when we drag our eye all the way down and
it drags it. Yeah.
Not everyone's eyes go straight or go up. Some people's eyes actually they pull down, like this. So yours look beautiful because it's straight. Like I like it when it goes straight out or a little bit up, not too cat eye or, but like just nice and straight and symmetrical. I mean, that's the whole point of makeup, and that's what beauty is symmetry.
I'm already feeling guilty that we're having fun right now while
it's all good. I haven't put any hairspray in my hair. I'm letting my hair grow out. My hair has not been this long, like ever. So it's kind of funny. I did my own, like I said, color, doing my own gel nails, and
oh my gosh.
And toes. Seriously, gel. Like I got all the machines. First of all, I love your blue, but isn't it kind of fun? We're forced to do these things. I'm doing, everything. I'm doing all my own. I bought a sewing machine.
Welcome to Relive the Music, a brand new one-of-a-kind show that takes the audience through music history, trivia, and memories of the 50s and 60s.